Alright, what's up you wonderful people? Matt Gamer, welcome back to the channel. Hope you folks are doing good. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to streaming here. I've been troubleshooting with the new settings once again. I think I finally managed to display all the things needed. It was a matter of just hooking up the HDMI port to the proper GPUs. Yeah, and it solved the issue. So now I can basically see my videos stream across YouTube, Kick, and Twitch, while at the same time I'm streaming and watching OBS. Like, it's a lot of screens, a lot of input, so that's why I have two GPUs. One for streaming. Well, I'm using all of them to stream, but you know, we kind of have to share the burden. So the main 4K streaming is done by the RTX 4060. Whereas the rest of the stuff, the YouTube videos and all that playing in the background is being done by the Intel Arc card. As well as the stream to Twitch, I believe. So yeah, I see that it's the bitrate and everything. CPU is about 27%. And that's with the all the NVIDIA broadcast and whatnot running in the background. Overall, I'm really happy with how this turned. So let me see how the audio is looking up on. That's with the all the NVIDIA broadcast and whatnot running in the background. Okay, audio is pretty crisp. Awesome. So we're basically doing side quests in Final Fantasy 16 to wrap it up. I ran into this giant dragon that I was unable to defeat. He was just way too powerful. So I upgraded my inventory for the potions. It's maxed out. So we did those side quests. I think it'll help to do more side quests. Revisit that dragon a little later if we have time today. But further ado, let's get in the game. Already there. Turn on the background removal. Alright. Wait. Continue. Awesome. See that the stream is running perfect across all these screens. It's just so awesome when things actually work. And I don't know if you saw, but I use this for the strict drift. It's basically a contact cleaner. WD-40, what does it say? Contact cleaner, quick drawing, does not leave a residue. You could use any contact cleaner, one of those brands, but oh yeah, it's fixed my strict drift for now, and it's another reason why I was having a hard time fighting everything yesterday. Canmar found no survivors. Okay.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for a lesson today?
Okay. So let's see any other side quests left here. And there's one in there, but it's locked because it's like part of the main game, I guess, the main storyline. So I don't want to access that, but I know if you look for a fact on the map, there's a lot of side quests all out throughout the map. Let's go to Martha's Rest and see if they develop the stick drift or not. All right. It's looking better. Just have to pay attention, see if it returns or not. I might actually completely open it up and give it a nice little wash. Because I just did it from the outside. I don't think that's the better way to do it. Okay. It's way better than yesterday, so. Martha has a quest for me.
Clive, I was just about to send for you.
Alright,
I'd like
Martha.
you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself. As have those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
Okay. Sure, let's do that. Let's deliver these plants to Eastpool. Okay, we'll do that.
All right.
Just a light here.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep them in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Gazal Greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
Okay. Rekindling the flame. So we're gonna try to get Eastpool had its inhabitants slaughtered over time and again. And we're trying to reestablish it basically. I'm pretty sure you could just appear there. Yeah. Oops, no, the local map. Where is it? It's not Eastpool. You could just, yeah, you just teleport there is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to waste time going there. Wasted enough time.
I heard the Guardian saying you're supposed
Ah, Lord Rossfield. What brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
Guy cell. Green salad. Okay. Like how they pretend to go in the pocket and then just hand it over.
Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in. They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Damn it all, I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
Okay. Ready for battle. Battle stations, battle station.
We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved, though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians? What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
Yep. Easy, buddy.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them. My friends,
This is like a Braveheart moment here.
We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared.
Mm-hmm. It's a kind of rough life they've led.
Trusted you.
Yeah, exactly. Don't trust
Say
anybody.
what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for.
Martha's here.
Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it.
Yeah, that's more of a speech.
You know
Braveheart
I'm right.
speech right there.
This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
With frying pans. Yes. And pitchforks. The Resident Evil village.
What are you doing?
All right,
Okay.
give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I
Oh,
don't
you don't want a
to
pitchfork
lose
and
it.
a frying pan. She wants a sword, an
I
actual
will
sword.
protect what's mine.
All
or
right.
die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together.
Yeah, all pumped.
Pool.
Priest pool. Yeah. Alright. Send him to the slaughter.
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well,
All right.
if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village.
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square, the perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them, and for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade. But you'll be needed, please. Leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade, they're here.
Alright, siren,
Then you
sound
know
the
what you
siren.
must do.
Lure them here.
Work together. Everyone playing their part. Each shielding the other that no man might fall. That Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria.
Or
Rosaria.
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
Okay, go. Let's see how this shapes up.
The comb. And here it comes.
Okay. Take care of them. And that one guy there. Get him. It dead yet? Should be dead. Alright. Okay, what we got now? Classic dogs. Okay. Is that it?
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rosfield, change of plan.
It's more? I haven't seen
is
my
it?
all of them.
Owl from the rest. An Akashic Curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in Eastpool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the Curl. Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
The Founder protect you. Alright, let's go. Rhinon's Ride. Where's that on the map? Down there. We need the Chocobo.
Next one's mine. I might... Faster!
It's a bit of a minor stick drift, but not as crazy as yesterday. Jump over top of that guy. Oh, time to beat these. Oh, he just jumped for a goblin. Or jumped on top of him. Made a crashing sound. Alright. This is it. The owl or whatever they're talking about? That's no.
There it is.
Owl is a badass.
With me, Torgal.
Alright. I was like, sure. Walk in the park, I guess. Curl whiskers, nice.
All right. Back to Eastpool.
Basically, side quests are all like fending off Akashic things, or return to Akashic. You know, trying to take over villages and
Lord
establishments.
Rosfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it. We saved Eastpool. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't gonna rebuild itself.
Okay. Now they have plants to grow, so I guess seeds. And they're all warriors. Got a conscription program running, so okay.
they're Rosarians.
Everybody of
Your
fighting
father
age
took
will
pity
fight.
on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today,
Alright.
this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too. And I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's Eastpudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed.
Eastpudlian.
I ought to be
Proper
getting
term, huh?
back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course. And I'll be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
Lord Rosfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind Marshes?
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade.
Alright, man, it's so much
You
talk.
have always been a true shield, and indeed all of Rosaria.
Thank you. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
Alright, buddy. Whew. Nah, you gotta speak to Martha. See, this is the thing about this game, guys. I appreciate the talk, but you know, like too much. Too much talk.
The hero returned. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Okay.
And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Okay, that's an interesting story.
Well,
So how did Martha and
really want to know,
Martha and Sid meet?
I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful, anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you
That's Sid and Martha. The bearer protectors.
We both wanted the same thing, to make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed, but the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Quest completed. Alright. Martha's Rest signboard. You know, I was looking at that signboard. If you look at the, it's like a picture of a guy sleeping. Like this character from like a fantasy book or something. Something from like Mary Poppins or what? Willy Wonka or something, you know what I mean? Those magical worlds. The emblem of Martha's Rest, personal fiefdom of the Golden Stables. Indomitable landlady. To those with no love for the Empire, the settlement stands as an island of safety in the sea, anything but. Displayed in Clive's chamber. Oh, he'll have it in Clive's chamber. Nice. A display piece. That's why you like doing these side quests, you know what I mean? They always give you something cool. So now you can have that little sign in his chamber or whatever. His retreat in the hideaway. Is there any other side quest? Nope, I don't think so. Maybe you should stock up on potions and stuff, yeah.
Anything catch your eye?
The ruined blade. Do not need that. Need the rune belt? No, I don't. Dementors and rune crescents. Don't need any of these, but breath of light. Reduces satellite. Reduces blah blah blah. Stuff that he sells. There's a lot of these songs, you know what I mean? I don't know. I bought some, you know, I haven't bought. Anyways, for now, stock up on
Thanks very much.
Potions.
There you go.
Well, yeah.
Much obliged. There you go.
What does the elixir do? Instant restores all HP. What does this do? Gradually fills limit break gauge for 33 seconds. Oh man, I'm
Take care
fine.
out there, eh?
Fine with what I have. Let's just go back and do some more side quests, I guess. How about here? Lost Wing. The ones here are always interesting.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Oh yeah, they wanted to fight off. Yes. I don't know. They were preparing for battle or war or something.
You know what you have to do. Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you
Okay.
know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive, and may Griga guide us. All of us.
To Gotan's Bales then, and quickly, before anyone else finds them.
Where's this Gotan Bales? I mean, it's right there. So, anyways, we'll get in range where I can call my Chocobo.
Good girl.
Faster!
Oh. It's been a while since I've heard him say, "Run like the wind." What is it? Somewhere up there, huh? Wait.
That'll do, girl. Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives.
so we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster! They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die!
No. We can't let this happen.
Alright, we gotta fight for him.
Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heavenhall, he calls it.
Promise us, Cid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Yep. Okay, this is an interesting little thing. It's a long ways away, this manor. Where is it? Down there. Is that where it is? Dragon's Eyrie, it is, okay. Close to, where I fought the dragon, yeah.
Good girl.
I might have another attempt at him.
All right.
So, where's that? Yeah, that's right. Should be the gate right there. Yeah. Come on.
Damn it. Don't tell me I'm too late.
Seems like he's too late.
Quinton, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
This must be the guard dog. Quinton. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then. You're the guard dog. That at least needs to be put down.
It's just become too powerful. More Curl Whiskers.
If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice?
More
My
like
faithful
cold
comrades.
revenge.
All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Flooded? What do you mean? Sabotage? Oh, with the ether.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
It's been lost.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it.
I hope he's not going to turn into it.
It's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick.
More enemies? Yeah, okay.
I need to find Quentin.
Hope he hasn't turned. Koshik.
Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Okay, he didn't turn. Oh, fun dog. How's it going? Hey, Cranky Kong. Cranky Kong act like the evil original Donkey Kong. No, I don't know. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat there, bro. Cranky Kong?
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is that guy Cranky Kong? Is that what you think?
The flood has filled the valley.
I gotta look up Cranky Kong. I know there's an old guy. He's like the Grandpa Kong or whatever. I know.
A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
Why does Cranky Kong act evil? I have no clue.
Save your strength.
Why?
Sup, Quentin? It's gone all crazy.
All that I strove for is gone.
Blood with either.
Emptiness remains.
Cranky Kong's a gorilla who's evil.
To live for.
Okay.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you. And
Search
we
up
all
Cranky
know.
Kong will do.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right?
Well, as soon as
we
this
just go back to how it
scene
was?
comes up, we'll search for Cranky Kong.
You know,
We'll do it
looking
online.
after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin.
Master Quentin over here. For the meantime, it's gotta look after bears.
Lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't. So long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah. And all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
A little bit of Lost Wing is left.
And as long as we're still here,
Why does
it
Cranky
is too.
Kong act evil? Well,
We can start
I gotta
again.
see what this
Build a
Cranky
new
Kong
Lost
character
Wing,
is first.
right
We'll
here
see
in the
why he's
hills.
all evil. Maybe he didn't get his banana.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation,
even.
What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
Okay, guess this is done. There's probably more talking, man. This game has so much talking.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Bottle of wine, please. Thank you.
Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet.
Oh, we see the
If you
wine
don't
yards right
mind
behind him.
waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Okay. Wine these quests complete. Let's see what I get. Bottle of wine? Said 2 bottles of red, is what he said. Hanged Man signboard. This will go in the Emblem of the Hanged Man Tavern at the heart of Lost Wing. The village's haven for the downtrodden, built around a fallen ruin, as one of the apt to reveal his secrets as Hanged Man's enigmatic tavern keeper. So that'll be for display in my little chamber. Okay, now let's go check out this Cranky Kong thing. Hold on. So we go to screen here. I'm just gonna, you know, turn on the computer. So I switch the screen here. No, I will leave it there. Alright, so it's a desktop. It's on desktop. The left side. Nope. Alright, bear with me. Just trying to figure this out, folks. Give me a second. Because actually I'm playing on the PlayStation, so I have to switch the screens around. Here. this. And I'm gonna search Cranky Kong and see if I can bring it up. Alright. Get to Google. Cranky Kong. I think it's the old guy, right? But it's showing up as a picture. And I'll share my screen right now. If I go here. And if I go... Wait. Where's the computer? Desktop. Damn it. Nope. I'm having a hard time displaying my desktop here. Folks, just hold on. Where's desktop? Not game capture. Some window capture, right? Is that what it is? Nope. I swear I used to have it. I don't know where it disappeared. Is that the video capture device? No. Yo, how do I display this? Is this because the capture cards? Yeah, I think it's because the capture card's not connected to the computer right now. It's connected to the PlayStation. That's why. But there was a way that I could show you my screen, but I can't. Sadly. Wait. Maybe. That work? Nope. Come on. Window capture? Well, anyways, sorry about that. I can see that you know, what's his name? Cranky Kong is the old guy. The old guy with the stick. I think I've played him in Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. So just go to the screen here. And desktop, you know, I used to display capture, yeah. Don't know why it's not connected, which is weird. Wait, here we go. Oh, I found it. Okay. It's not the Asus. I need the there we go. Hey, let's go. Woo! Alright. We found ourselves this is him. Cranky Kong. Don't know where Fun Dog is now. Alright, Fun Dog. And Mario. You still there? So why is Cranky Kong? Is Cranky Kong evil? In Donkey Kong Land, Cranky Kong becomes an antagonist. Once again, after he becomes jealous of Donkey Kong 3 and Diddy Kong's success over King Kong. King K, whatever. Okay. But it says here, AI is saying no, Cranky Kong not considered evil, but rather a grumpy and often critical character who frequently complains and belittles others, particularly his grandson Donkey Kong. Due to his old age and nostalgia for his younger heroic days, he's more of a curmudgeon than a villain. Grumpy demeanor, past glory. Okay. Is Diddy Kong good or bad? He's one of the good guys. He's a little good guy, the sidekick. Okay. Here, this is Wikipedia about him. Check that out. Click villains. Is there villains here? Alright. We could search Donkey Kong villains. Donkey Kong villains. Here's a list of all Donkey Kong villains. There's a category of them. Don't know why Mario shows up here. Oh, we're all here. Is Cranky Kong part of him? See? Yeah, Cranky Kong's part of him. Oh, this guy. Is that when he was like... But that doesn't look like any of the old, like the old guy. Donkey Kong I, also known as Donkey Kong Sr., later known as Cranky Kong, is a major character in Nintendo's Mario franchise. An overarching protagonist of the eponymous franchise of the same name. He used to be a brutish gorilla who attempted to kidnap Mario's girlfriend, Pauline, and kill him. In his later years, he retired and became a Cranky Kong, the grandfather of Donkey Kong. Oh, in the past, he used to be a villain. Man, this is interesting stuff. Because, you know, I played the game, there's like an old NES game, like this character right here. One with the mouse, I'm pointing, like circling with the mouse. And then I remember that you had to use the key or get to save the princess. So that was him. Back in his old days. Used to be a bad guy. There he is. And then he turns into this. That won't make Cranky Kong evil. Alright. So there. You could always refer to this page called Villains Wiki, whatever. And get information about... I didn't know Cranky Kong used to be a villain. Good to know. So... without further ado, we'll go back to our... with our game there. Yeah. Switch my screen. Alright. So we're back to the game. Alright, what else we got to do now? Go to the map. Done most of the quests. Just a few. 1, 2, 3. But I don't know, there might be multiple there. Let's just try this one. Northreach. See what this... Defend against the Akashic. Man, all these quests seem like defend against the Akashic. They're coming. Protect the town. We gotta talk to the lady in the garden.
Those things I said before about not being able to fight, I didn't mean them.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
Kicked you out.
The Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High...
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
What does he want with Northreach?
What does he want here?
He
Yeah,
wants
exactly.
to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec.
Makes sense.
He's already
It's like a
secured
fortified
the
town.
support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sanbreque. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, if it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation, least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
Yeah, see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
Duke of Oriflamme, huh?
I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Talk to his
It's
townsperson.
heartening to see that the Guard have rediscovered their purpose. I just hope they don't do anything stupid. We've lost enough.
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared.
Exactly, it's a nice strategic place.
More than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sandbreck is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary, so that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later. The citizens' revolt.
Sounds like an idea.
What do people really think of the Duke's plan? It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Oh, as long as you remain, the Vale will see to your needs.
People don't like martial law.
You needn't fret. The creatures. All right there.
Alemonger, huh? That's quite the title.
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
Your stall is...
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place, and with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Nobody likes him, huh?
I heard the dame got an icon to rid the meadows.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, only for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough.
Mm-hmm.
What about the soldiers?
Maybe the soldiers don't even want to be here.
You.
Pinnacle soldier.
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but It seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round.
Exactly.
Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame. But I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie. Not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us cement and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
I left everything.
Soldiers are willing to fight.
As long as you remain, the Veil will see to your needs.
Right up there.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sanbreque is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Man, this is just a quest, just talking to people. Philippe. Who's Philippe?
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right. I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
Mutiny. Just helping with the mutiny.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Oh, we just teleport. Alright. Is that it? This quest is done?
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all.
Yep.
Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders, and not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sanbreque, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
Oh, he's gonna do mutiny.
What happened to your uniform?
I
Put
handed
it
it
away.
in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
Why?
Because I realized what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. With you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope. And one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet. Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again.
Until then...
Few more places left, huh?
If we're going to do this, well...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness, and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy,
I mean, a selling
to make
mission
sure these
or buy?
masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
Okay.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon.
Yeah,
The place was
probably,
abandoned a long time ago.
probably has a
But when the men moved
monsters
out,
and stuff in there.
the beasts moved in.
Exactly.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
Sure.
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night.
Make another
So I'd better get
bear
started.
settlement, just like Eastpool.
Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you? I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chaedra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Okay, let's check this place out. This new village or whatever. Where is it on the map? I've already been there. Oh, the fishing village. Yeah, I remember this. Alright. That's gonna be a sweet little spot for all these bears or whatever. So which way? I guess this way. Chocobo.
Ready, go?
Wait, to turn here. Yeah. There's already like somebody stationed at the door there. Yeah. Goblin.
This must have been a nice place once. And it will
It must
be
have been
again.
nice. Clear them of these wolves or whatever. Alright. Get them all? New enemies approach? Where are they? Where are they? There we go. Take care of those. Take that and stay down. Man, how many of these dogs or wolves are there? Electrocuted. I love that power.
That's all of them. Come on, Toggle. Let's head back to...
Let's head back so you can reclaim that village now. Where is he? Somewhere down there.
Is something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall.
What is it? What's the term?
Thank you.
She making a deal? What's up?
Him again. Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
Okay, something. Something the other kid's not happy with.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do, but we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do, but thank you all the same.
Okay. Still negotiating to get by the bears, whatever.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents
Yeah,
the
her
Silver
sister.
Peak Consortium.
It's the brother of that lady.
One of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy, and I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore, though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravan.
Okay, another quest? Alright, sure. Do your quest.
Clive, you'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
Sure.
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Okay. That's kind of unusual. Like, one quest leads to another? Alright. Ask. For when they're arriving.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but...
No buts about it.
Something seems wrong.
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
Okay, the deal didn't happen, huh?
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now, and if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar, then. I'd better not keep Eloise waiting.
Alright, it's down there, so best would be to just exit out, I guess. Take a chocobo.
Who needs a portal when there's nowhere left to go?
How do I get out of here? From here? In the right way? Yep. Just exit out the city outskirts. I'm calling my chocobo. Chocobo or chocobo? I don't know how to pronounce that, whatever, the bird. My ride, the ostrich ride. Get up there. Damn it. There we go.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the Consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves. And then you stepped into the fray.
Yeah.
You misunderstand. The Consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
What if it's his uncle?
The culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Hold on, Theo.
Faster!
There's some sort of dragon here.
No need to ride from here. Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Okay. Man, these ether floods are happening everywhere. I'm gonna save Theo before he turns into one of those. Turns into one of those, what do you call them? Akashic. Are we in there? Yeah, that's right.
Time to fight.
No, it's not time to fight. I've given up fighting uselessly. Just concentrate on the mission.
Where are you, Theo? Creatures have already turned.
Nice.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Yeah, I remember this dragon. Kind of similar to the other one. is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't even see where it is. Freaking hell, man, where is it? Okay. Get him, get him, get him. It's almost done. Get him, get him. No, you don't. Come on, almost had him. Oh no. Alright, buddy. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Uh-oh. Got him. Woo! Had a little bit of experience fighting that dragon, similar to the S tier one I'm trying to defeat. Okay, that was not an easy battle, folks.
Theodore, you had me worried for...
Oh no, he's turned.
We have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Cid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore!
Damn. I wonder if there's a way to save him or not.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you!
Still in there. Still in there.
Take care of my sister. Theodore, wait. Goodbye, Elle.
No, he's about to kill himself. Man, it's a sad story. Like, this turn always, you know, this game, man, it's a dark story. Stay away from the ether flood. Well, brother not have to turn if you didn't care about the bears. That's what it seems like, but... Alright.
Thank you,
It's a
Clive.
nice place to hang around. Niagara Falls.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were
Very
born
beautiful.
to one of the great
Niagara Falls
trading
is beautiful.
houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to...
Wow, another, what's it called? Sad story of many in the world of Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy world is not a happy place. Definitely. So many dark stories.
I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people. Save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do. Ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be. Bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have. And to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
To continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
Oh, so I'll get that signage now. Crimson Caravan signboard. Emblem of the Crimson Caravans, porters of wide renown. They are based in Balklad, where traders from across Valistia flock to browse 1,000 tables and transport their wares either throughout the dominions or on down the Crystal Road to the lands beyond. Cool. Take care.
Eloise isn't the type to give up.
Maybe not, but she'll still need our support.
Okay. Is there anything else here? Oh, the Dalmilin has got one more quest. Oh, if it isn't a little acquaintance, Lubor.
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure?
I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them, just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalimil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalimil, dear child. And the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
We'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be, until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud, by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
Okay.
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord.
How could I
Victor
refuse?
will fill you in on the... I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul.
I think this might be the
reminds me
last,
of you.
whatever side
I'll go and
quest.
speak with him.
This might be the last side quest. Let's see what we get out of this.
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
The League of Outlaws, okay. Well, Sid the Outlaw.
Still in Dalimil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place, and having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon, at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Okay, up the river. We shall wreck in this camp.
Band together, let them. Don't be no match for us.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Run like the wind. Finally heard it. Doesn't look like a salamander to me.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Torgal. You deserve a rest.
That's him! The one who killed Locke and Fingers! Take his head off!
Okay. There are more camps.
I better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you?
I'm right here.
Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something. And quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmek born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can.
Well, I found out he's a bearer.
Stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
It's funny, people with magic abilities are slaves. That's the weirdest thing ever. Like, they could use their magic abilities to overpower the people.
Why are you taking the bearers? Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
You all along that...
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
Yes.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
Man, the hatred for bearers is instinct, like, into the society.
The townsfolk have made their minds up.
Instilled into the society, to the core.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refuse to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But...
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me
It's an interesting side quest, you know.
that
The
steel
stories
does
are...
not lie. That a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not
These
doubt
side
that
quests
she
have
was
a
always true
quite
to
the
herself
mystery and twists
what
and
she
turns.
believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones, it is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
It would
I
not
don't think
take
they're
it,
changing.
Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves?
Seems like it.
I thought you were better than this.
Thought the
But it
people were
seems you
better
had
than this.
me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. Your reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Maybe we can move into the hideaway. I have a feeling this is not over yet. You know what I mean?
The bastard's been. Can you believe?
I think we'd better shut up shop.
Sounds like something's happening in the square.
And the people are, you know. Well, we thought we were gonna make a mayor, huh? That bear. He's a slave.
Anything I can interest you in?
Should I buy this? Heck yeah.
Here you are. Go
did
with
it.
Gilbert.
Alright, that seems to have done all the side quests for now. And, just bought that $40,000 track. For Coins Gill. Just don't want to go listen to it.
Come back.
Where is it? There we go.
What do you recommend?
There's 1,000 tables. Oh, it's like that music you have when you go there. Interesting. Okay. Alright. I mean, should I try to fight that dragon? You know what? I feel like fighting him. Where was he? In Eastpool? No, where was he? Somewhere in Sambarek. Somewhere around here. Alright, we'll travel here. Dragon's Airy, whatever. There we go. And then where was he? Kind of forgot where he is. Okay, down here. But I got all these potions. I think we should be.
Ready,
Should be
go?
good. Alright.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia. Yep, it's down that way. That S-tier dragon. I have revenge for Theo now. One of those similar dragons took him out. You know, brother of Elsa. Okay, there's still a little bit of stick drift left, but I mean, it's not as terrible as before. Alright, see what happens. Oh my god. I couldn't get away. Alright. What a terrible start. So it just sucks when he gets locked in. He can't kind of do what you want to do. You can't perform it. Come on. There we go. Everything you got. How'd you just die there? Oh man, no easy battle, man. This guy, you just have to dodge and dodge. No, you don't. There we go. Get out of the way. Damn it. Got him. Get 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 him. Alright, mad. Escape. Can't see, man. Can't see. There we go. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Alright. Just keep doing this. I think We will survive somehow.
Let's try.
Get him. Get him. Get him. Okay, don't die, don't die. Where'd he go? Uh-oh. Damn it. No! Just freaking dies over the fire. Oh man. This guy's hard and the stick drift is getting terrible again. See, as soon as you get in the red, you're toast. No way. Maybe I need the protection, the yellow power from what's that guy's name? Kupka. Guys, it's too hard. I mean, I had a good run, but then stepped on that one little thing. Toast. Okay, be careful. Okay, we can do this, we can do this. Don't die, don't die. do this. Yeah! Awesome! Heck yeah. Oh man. Dino time. Oh man, that was... There we go. What would I get? It's a time when Ori Chalum was so abundant that it was in everything, from armor, weapons, coins, cutlery. However, when the twins' only Chalum mine was finally exhausted, trading price for the normal metal increased tenfold, causing people to hoard what they had, and ultimately making rarer than ever. Rarer than even adamantine. Fallen Enigma. Okay.
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Woo! The Dragon's Lair. And it disappeared. Alright. Heck yeah. You know what? That was one tough battle. Should talk to the blacksmith. Because they had the blueprints for this new sword that I'm interested in. Never heard about it later. Let's follow up on that. Oh wait. There's another side quest? What are all these? The hunt sword and everything. Something else appeared.
What do you want?
I want to see if you can fortune me something else. I don't think you can. Can you reinforce something? Nope.
Anything else?
Basically useless at this time. Let's go to the local map. Or the world map. How come there's like another side quest that just appeared? Funny. Well, when I thought I'd done them all. It's one of those engineers down below. Man, we've conquered a lot of side quests today for sure. Yeah, Nigel, the gardener.
Do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Of course, how can I forget?
Is something wrong? I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
So we gotta get more soil from...
I can't wait to hear it.
So we need to get soil.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know. But hear me out.
Marbles? Some other...
Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained
So it's
by
breeding
an
different
abundance of
flowers.
nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
Okay.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble. That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board. How timely. Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
It's behind you, probably. Please, sir, can I have some marble? Okay, let's look for this strange thing, and we gotta go to the hunts board, which I want to do, because apparently there seemed to be like a yellow dot saying that there's something new about the hunts board. Use the hunt board to locate the extraordinary marble. I'm going the wrong way.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
I just want to view the hunt board. See, there's a couple more. I think this should be it. Like the last ones, there's this carrot. Like that, eh? The man in the black, Chocobo. They're not like any S tiers anymore. It's just B, B, A. I went out looking for this Chocobo, but never found it. Hunters of Tabor speak of the wild chocobo that haunts not only the nearby Badlands, but also their dreams. So I looked around, man. I looked everywhere around Tabor. There's this man in black. And the Magus brothers. Let's ask about the marble. Marble sightings. Here, brother is a fan of carrots, Kupo. If every carrot of a Rosaria is anything like the one he just got posted on the board, I can see why, Kupo. Is he asking, is that what it is? Oh, the marble. Okay, okay. If you come across a red carrot protruding from the marshes of 3 reeds. Marshes of 3 reeds. Do not attempt to pull it from the swampy soil. It is, in truth, another root vegetable, entirely an exotic species of marble that uses a modified carrot-like vine as a lure to draw its prey close. Before emerging from the earth and swallowing them whole, a cruel way for nature turned these times of privation to her advantage. Marshes of 3 reeds. Okay. Alright. Marshes of 3 reeds. Where the heck is that? Marshes. Where did I see marshes? Some marshes here. 3 reeds. The Dragon's Eyrie. Only marshes that come to my mind are probably like around here. Okay, we'll travel here for now. 3 reeds. I have to look at the map. The marshes of 3 reeds. There, found it. My hunch is right. Near Martha's Rest is where I was gonna go, but alright. So what's it closer? I think it's closer from here, because Martha's Rest is like you gotta go down the stairs and blah blah blah. So this is 3 reeds.
Good girl. Yeah.
Should be a carrot. Is that what it is, huh? Man. As soon as we cross the bridge, we're in 3 reeds, so it could be anywhere here now. Is this right? Yep, we've entered 3 reeds. So it could be down there, could be here. Let's look for this carrot. What was in here? It wasn't in this area, so I'm thinking of maybe down there. This doesn't matter, is it? Could be anywhere. Oh, wait. Okay, those are just those fireballs for jack-o'-lanterns.
Enough of... Are there?
I was about to go check there first. Or that area there first, but... I'm like... Alright. What the? It's nothing but Akashic goblins down this way. Man, where is this carrot thing? Oh, what? Could be back where I came from. See a carrot type thing? Do not see anything. So this could be the marshes of the reeds too, right? Alright, let's go back. Check out the other area. That it? No. Go back to our little whispering water place. Well, sadly, I don't see it.
This won't be easy.
I think it's here. Oh yeah. Sure is. The carrot. Alright. Found it. It's like one of the first monsters we fought right in the very beginning. Clive was like a little boy. Oh no. God damn it. Why did I let that happen? Staggered yet? Come on, why are you getting back? Come on, I'm running out of potions here, buddy. There. You gotta watch it, otherwise I might die. Whoa, 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 buddy. Whoa. No one doesn't like that.
I failed.
Oh, come on. How'd you die, man? Can't believe that. Guess. Oh, the acid rain is I gotta watch out for it. Takes a lot of your health. That's a lot of hit. One tough beast. Where is it? Yep, he's finished. Got the marble flowers and this tendril as well. The underside of the marbles. Mainly serves the purpose of local mission. Alright.
That was definitely anything but ordinary.
Right.
Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Okay, I think that's the last of them. The mission,
Sid,
side missions for now.
Can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Yeah.
Here.
Got your stuff,
It's
buddy.
your problem now.
Wasn't that easy?
Amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
Okay. Let's see what the results are. There we go. Sometime later. Nice flowers. Butterflies. Cool. I guess it worked. Pretty sure it's the yellow flowers that we want to get out. The Morganbeards are yellow flowers.
Just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
The potions? I got more potions? Something, okay. Pretty cool. So it's good to have healing abilities. So what did I get? Invigorated Morganbeard extract. Necessary for further increasing consumable potency. Consumable potency maximized. Oh, so when I eat something or the health regenerates more. You have obtained a feel of invigorated Morganbeards, further increasing the potency of most consumables, both potions and high potions. Now restore even more HP, while strength, stone skin, and Lionheart tonics last even longer. And that earned me a trophy. Heck yeah. Wow. It's quite the waste. Well, let's talk to this lady.
A few more of these, and the Deadlands will seem less dead.
Yeah, seems just less dead already. well, I'm gonna stand here in my little lovely garden here and talk to you folks. Well, folks, that concludes our adventures here in Final Fantasy 16. And oh, Aaron's there. Hi, man. How's it going, Aaron? I'm great. How you doing? Yeah, we did a lot of side quests today. But that concludes our adventure in Final Fantasy 16 today. So I'm not gonna play some more. You can look at the map here. We did a heck lot of side quests all over the land. And I could show you, like, I think I got some points I could say. Aaron's like, he's doing good. Alright, have you played Final Fantasy 16? This is my first Final Fantasy game. I've never played any other Final Fantasy game. Side quests are annoying? Yeah, they're just annoying, but they kind of gave me the ability to, you know, now my HP, like when I consume a potion, it gets maximized. I increase my inventory. I got a better sword. Like a sword that's named Ragnarok. Like, how cool is that? Like, it's right here. Ragnarok. It's all from doing these side quests, but some of them kind of like, yeah, were some interesting stories. Like the Dalmiki Inn, you know, the Lubor, he turned out to be like a bearer, and he's hiding the fact. Oh, you've played 15 and 16. Cool. This is my first one. Because it's not a bad game at all, but it's just the dialogue is so long and kind of gets boring. You'd wish it, you know, you could probably skip it, but I tend to, like, you know, I've learned to be patient and, you know, enjoy it as a movie. I'm not in a rush to just complete the game. So if you can see, like, I've been playing this for quite a while. Yeah, I have 5,000 points. So maximize these powers here, lightning and the ones I use. Should build up the ice power. I haven't used this one yet. So what's this? This one launches multiple shards. Lock 2 guys. Okay, that's I like these abilities that kind of like teleports you, kind of like the fire. This is Jill's power, ice. Okay, that's a nice one. Unleashes a river and knocks out these guys. Okay, that's a good ability. What about this? The heck is that? Summon the colossal ice crystal, deals continuous damage for those that are trapped. That's the finishing move. Okay. So you know what? I just got the Titan ability today. Oh, he's saying alright. You know what? I never liked the Titan ability. It never worked for me. It might have been useful when I was fighting the dragon today. The S tier dragon, man, that's hard. But I just managed to dodge him. Like, I guess if the Titan has like defense, and how to use that defense, I would have survived those big blasts. Whatever. Look at this ability. Oh yeah, this is another ability that I have like barely used, the Bahamut. But yeah, I did try it out and it kind of sucked for me. Yeah, I remember this. What is this? That seems like a oh, this finisher seems like a pretty good move if you ask me. So what would be the better finisher? This one? Or this is like a concentrated thing. Wait, it tells you like the power ability. The huge fist one? That one, right? Okay. So this one has like 5-star piercing, whereas this one... So what's the difference between... You see, like, if there's a... If you see there's a sword, that's 3 stars. And then if you look, there's like the stars that has 5 stars. I don't know what the difference is. Stars like magic? if you look at this has got like 5 stars of arrow. So this probably like does a lot of damage, which I like. I think it's similar to the Phoenix. Or maybe not. Yeah, 5 stars damage seems pretty good. Yeah, I know. Like I've been using the Phoenix. It's just 3 and 3. And I think it's pretty good, but alright. You know what? Should learn that 5-star damage thing. Bahamut. Yeah, like this lightning bolt I know does a lot of damage and it's only 4-star. But this, believe it or not, 5-star. Heck yeah, let's do this. And let's swap out wind with this one. Could develop some more. This one, or I guess this one. I think I like this one. Well, whichever one has more. Yeah, this one has more those I guess damage to the sword. What the heck is this? Alright, well, what is this? No, whatever that is. It's mastered his ability. We mastered that one. Anyways, we'll close this for now. Flame one looks better. Wait, let me go back. This one? Or this one? That's just a ball, like R2-D2. What do you call that? Like those ball thing? Looks cool, but it's only like a one sword, meaning 1 attack or whatever, 1 damage. Yeah, this fire. Okay, this is the one you're talking about. That's the one I think I'm gonna put on. So I'm gonna swap it out with the wind. We'll make a different set. Wait, separate set. Here we go. Here's my set. What's this? Flames of Rebirth, right? Yeah, sometimes I forget what's what, man. Sometimes designing this kind of... Alright. So we need the Giga Flare, that's what it is. We definitely need that. And then... What's the finishing? Yeah, we need this one. So we got the Giga Flare and this. And I think I'm gonna keep the Thunder. So keep the which power did I have? Yeah, this one. This one pile drive is nice. And you know the Ramola, this lightning judgment bolt. It's pretty wicked. You want to get the Omega Sword ASAP? Is that like the... I have Ragnarok. Yeah, Ragnarok. I'll show you. That's Ragnarok. It's like after I did a quest. It's right there. I'll show you the items. Maybe it's in the items. How do I show you my sword? Maybe in gear? There it is. Ragnarok. 325, 325. Omega? I don't think I ever came across Omega. Apparently there's a quest that I did with the Ragnarok, and then they gave me the blueprints for like another sword or something that I don't know how to use the blueprints. It's this thing. Where is it? Gotterdam design. Yeah, this Gotterdammerung design, whatever how you pronounce that. Gotterdammerung. A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword that might slay a god. Necessary for crafting the Gotterdammerung. But how do you craft this? I don't know, like I go over to him and he doesn't tell me. All he said in the quest is like yeah, 325 is insane, you're right. But when I go over to talk to the blacksmith, at the end of the quest it said you need some more ingredients, but they didn't tell you what ingredients. So I guess it's gonna be like a further quest in the future. Cause you can't just complete all the side quests at once. But yeah, that's the awesome sword I have right now. So I don't know, he's pretty beefed up and I like his costume and all that. Alright. Well, yours is around 240. Yeah, I know, that's how I started out, you know. Just come across stuff as you go, I guess. Like, even doing these side quests, they're like, it has my inventory. Where's my inventory? Stash. If I could show you where it is. How do I show you? Anyways, I can use 5. I think it's up to 8. 8 of these potions. 4 of these, like, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, up to 8, 5, and 4, and 4. So my inventory is like maxed out now too. And the quest I did now to get that marble thing, now whenever I consume a health, the potency is higher. It gives you more HP.
Lady Karen's
Talk to the blacksmith. Yeah, he's not telling me anything.
I should be so lucky. They're all in Ted's belly before they've even had time to cool.
There he is.
So what do I owe the honor?
See, when I use the forge, he doesn't...
So will it be?
Like, I can't enhance my... Like, say, reinforce. There's no way to enhance the Ragnarok. It's like already the max he could do. None of the other stuff. Well, he's pretty much useless right now. What I want to talk about is that. What's that? Ask about Darvost. Okay.
The sound of ringing still.
It's filled the streets of Darvost since back before anyone can remember. So if you haven't followed, Darvost was the town he was brought up in, and he ran away, and that's why the mayor of that town was his friend, but they hate each other because he left, and so the side quests is all based on that. But now they're friends again, so it's not a smith worth his salt who didn't apprentice under the one of the village of masters. Yeah, that's right, his old village. Me and Zoltan, yeah, Zoltan was his friend, worked under Vulcan's foundry till our lungs burnt and our skin turned black, but we were happy. Till we weren't. Things change, people change, and we can either change with them, or we can stay stuck in the past. Me and my old mate, we've chosen to put our past behind us. Yeah, that was the whole beef between them, so that Darvost can have a future. A future where young smiths can be proud of the work done well, and work done right, just like here.
Who knows?
And who knows, maybe someday my apprentice will be someone else's master and work them just as hard as I do. So he's thinking about the future.
See that sword of yours stays oiled.
Yes, see that your sword of yours stays oiled. That's what he's saying. Sure will be.
The stews all Pepio nuts and all.
Pepio nuts.
Farmers are abandoning their fields and traders their routes.
Okay.
Most of what we have now comes from here in the Idleway.
Let's go talk to Nectar, the little furball. Where is he? Not this way, the other way.
Come back.
So
Covered in nicks and lumps.
defeated the carrot monster. Didn't look like any carrot. Guess he was just a little bit orange. So how many more of these? Couldn't find that chocobo, man. I've been looking for that thing. Yeah, this bird has eluded me. I searched it a long time once. Could try these two, you know. I haven't tried these two. These are the only 2 left, or 3. So there's that. Oh, I forgot. It actually tells you the damn location at the bottom. The Sickle Dalmekia. I didn't know that. I just used to read the thing and... Alright, how dumb I was. So I've managed to do all these things and not look at the location. The location is right there. It just tells you the location at the bottom, right? If you look there, it says above reward. Alright. Should pay more attention. This one's in Sambarak, the Lost Wing. And this one's in the Quiet Sands. Alright, that'll be for next time. Alright, let's go back to our usual spot. And for our little farewell. That's where we always are.
Thank goodness Sid made it home safely.
Alright, folks. So, that concludes all our adventures today in Final Fantasy 16. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We did a lot of side quests, and we've got our character really beefed up with his sword, his inventory, and his potion potencies and whatnot. And we got to learn a lot about, you know, these little, I guess, characters within the book. Quentin was one of them. And then we saved a bunch of towns. Sadly lost the brother of Elsa, as Theo turned into one of those Akashic trying to fend off the dragon. Speaking of dragons, that dragon there that turned Theo into the Akashic, and the S tier dragon, we managed to defeat it. So yeah, very productive day. Other than that, yeah, and the audio and the stream and everything, and I fixed all the quirks, so we'll continue to hunt all the beasts next time, and continue our main quest. So if you like my channel, please subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. Comment in the comment section below. It's Matt Gamer. See you next time.